Hey, what's going up, Bull Runner? Welcome back to the show. Glad to have you guys here today. You are a genius for being here. All right, so today we have a really great video. Obviously, we are going to be jumping into the charts here. We have 1 hour, 30 minutes left in today's candle. It is a red candle, so we got the red background. We are in a position here, which is very, very interesting, which could be very, very positive for us. It might seem painful for the next couple of days, but here's the exciting thing. If XRP does not lose a lot of ground here over the next 3 days, and we see a pump back above the 50 exponential moving average, we could see another serious move to the upside. In fact, it could be today. It could be tomorrow. It could be, like I said, within 3 days. If we just get positive momentum back to the upside, we need to break above this 50 exponential moving average. My indicator that tells me this could be a scenario has just signaled as of today's candle. This is very positive news. So what we could see, we now have officially closed under the 50 exponential moving average. My indicator signaled, all right, it's time to pump. The way it pumps is if price breaks back above the 50 exponential moving average. So we do actually want this candle to close, confirm close within the next hour and a half under the 50. People are going to be reloading. Then we move to the upside. The only way that this invalidates over the next week or so for the move to the upside is right here. So we are literally at a tug of war, because if we break to the downside, the opposite is true. If we break below the 50 exponential on the weekly chart, then it is a bloodbath, and it's going to be a severe, catastrophic bloodbath. As you can see this week so far, price has maintained above the 50 exponential moving average. It actually bounced right off of our 14 exponential moving average on the weekly. So that's very, very positive. But if we get this break and close, and we have 1 hour, 26 minutes left in this weekly candle, where that could be the confirmation, and then we continue. But the other problem is we have a whole nother week next week, where if it just breaks below this 50 exponential moving average, it could be bad, guys. It could be bad. All right. So we're going to be paying very close attention to that over the next couple of days. Now, also, we're going to be jumping into the news over here at Twitter. And by the way, if you're not following me on Twitter, make sure you jump over here, Win with Ryan, at Real Win with Ryan on Twitter. And I will show you everything that we're going over today. I've got them all bookmarked here. What I do is I do the research for you. I go through and find all of this Ripple XRP information, and also just crypto information in general. And if there's something important, and really the only thing that was crazy important this last night and today so far was XRP information. So we got a great XRP news video for you guys today. After we go over this information, we'll then jump back to those charts and do a deeper dive, let you guys know what's going on. And then after that, if you stay with me till the end, I'm going to have a short 2-minute video with my business partner showing how you can make money with us here at the Bull Runners Club. By the way, if you like the hats, if you like the shirts with the Bull Runners logo, you can find the link down in the description below. Click that there. And also, if you want to sign up to be a member, a partner with us as an affiliate, click the link down in the description, and you can become a Bull Runner with us. John Deaton is our first tweet that I found that was really appealing, that I wanted to grab. And this one said, agree 100% here. And what he did is quote tweeted this tweet right here from Ryan Selkis, which I'll show you in a second. He says here, plus the international border is an illusion. Even if one tries to avoid offering to U.S. customers, U.S. agencies can easily establish jurisdiction, email, U.S. wire, claiming there was an intent to reach U.S. customers via secondary sales. We must fight back. And this is in regards to all of crypto, right? And what this means is we know that Ripple is potentially establishing their business in Canada. We know that Coinbase is establishing their business potentially in Ireland. We know that other companies that are US-based companies right now are having to flee because of the SEC and the pain that they're bringing against these people that are entrepreneurs trying to build a business here in the United States with crypto. And as Ryan Selkis says here, people who say just move crypto offshore and build where it's friendly, and taking a short-term costly view, right? Because if all of these really important companies move to some other country and they're not here in the US, well, that hurts the United States in general altogether, but it also hurts all of crypto people, because us here, if we want to use a VPN or go around or whatever, right? And we try to attach ourselves to a company in another country, the US comes after us anyway. So the US has the largest financial market, reserve currency, top software economy for now, and first, second, fourth, fifth, and 10th amendments enshrined as constitutional rights. But as you guys have noticed, again, and this is not Republican or Democrat or anything like that, our government is a one-party system, and they are trying to take away your constitutional rights. Every single day, there's always an excuse, right? COVID, they locked us down. They tested us. How far can we poke these people without them coming after us? And actually, they got very, very far here in the United States. Other countries, if you've noticed, they're fighting back. There's like constant riots going on, or I wouldn't say riots, but protests going on in Italy right now, right? They're trying to take their government back. But anyway, the US, we as a people, like, what if crypto was the party, right? What if we have a crypto party? Because everyone I know in crypto, their ideas, their vision of the world is one of unity, right? I mean, there's some infighting and stuff like that, which crypto is better, but they like the fact that it's kind of like, leave us alone, right? And so we don't want to be trampled on. Don't come in and take our rights from us. But that's what they're trying to do right now. So crypto is at least 2 times more valuable and faster growing with a friendly US. In the context of a $1 trillion market, a $100 million market cap to yield $500 billion of incremental value is only 5,000x. You will be able to invest in this decade. So let me know down in the comment section, is US important to crypto? Let me know yes down in the comment section. Type in YES if you think yes, the United States is important, that they become friendly to crypto, or type in no, NO down in the comment section if it doesn't matter. If crypto can just go everywhere else in the world, leave the United States, it can still be a very profitable and amazing type of technology for the future. All right, and then next up, we have this thread here from Wrath of the Conman, I'm not really sure, but he actually posts some really interesting stuff quite frequently. So you have this picture here, payments network, RippleNet, on-demand liquidity, line of credit, join the network, RippleNet committee. Solutions are cross-border payments, crypto liquidity, central bank digital currency. And what he says here, observation, Ripple has actually doubled down on crypto, moving away from marketing themselves as a plain payments network they used to advertise RippleNet with crypto options. Now they market themselves as a crypto for enterprise, pushing the pay network off center stage. And then number 2 in this thread here is, if this isn't a change, it could be important corporate clarity. They are not one payments network among many, a Wise or Visa competitor. They are fundamentally about crypto, the XRP ledger in particular, and this is better reflected in the marketing. Now what's interesting, Wise, by the way, I've been using Wise, or I tried to use Wise. I ended up having to use Remitly because I'm paying someone overseas for some work they're doing for me. Wise was a pain in the ass. Remitly was also a pain, but a lot of these people this gentleman's in Mexico. He's doing some virtual assistant work for me. He doesn't have crypto yet, so I can't just send him crypto. It's not that, it's not accepted. Only like we're early. Don't forget, you're in crypto right now. You're watching this. You're early. People around the world, even people here in the US, don't even know or use it yet. We are super early to this game. He goes on, a lot of what Ripple does is interpreted through the SEC lawsuit with good reason, but this public product refinement looks more like leaning into the crypto world as a credible org than trying to present as payments network using crypto. Is it more appealing to TradFi? And he goes on, note, the initial tweet shows the front page of 2021 and also today, if you're curious. Shameless plug otherwise. And he had put this tweet out way back in March of 27th, framing, in August, Ripple published payments by the numbers guide that sets their course very clearly, presenting 3 use cases: remittances, SME payments, and treasury flows. Surprised this hasn't generated more discussion, and as it's illuminating. So as you can see right here, this is their deal. A quick guide, crypto forward payment solution, 3 use cases, 1 implementation, 5 benefits. And that goes back to his very first tweet, which the solutions are cross-border payments, crypto liquidity, and central bank digital currencies. So again, you know, the more and more you learn about Ripple, the company, XRP becomes way more awesome, right? Because yes, XRP is its own standalone thing. It is not a Ripple security. However, the use case in all of it is XRP, right? It's XRP is the way that cross-border payments are going to work. It's the way that crypto liquidity works. It is not the way central bank digital currencies work, as they say, because if you remember, these everyone is saying XRPL is XRP only, and central bank digital currencies are not going to run on XRP. They're going to be their own currency. However, what's been happening, that's as of now, which a lot of tweets have come out. What's happening though is that we're seeing they're actually just cloning the XRP ledger, the XRPL, and they're making a central bank digital. So let's say Europe wants a central bank digital currency. They can't figure it out. They've been trying. It doesn't work. Well, instead, what Europe does is calls up Ripple, the company, and says, hey, we would like to buy your technology, white label it, means use your technology with our name, right? So Ripple's European central bank digital currency becomes not XRP, but a clone of Ripple's ledger and a clone of what XRP is. It's a different coin and everything. As of right now, that's the plan, but we may see something different. And that was actually coming from David Schwartz. We read that a while ago. There was like a really great question, 10 questions for XRP. And then there was a second additional 10. And then he covered all of that. So also here in this tweet, Ripple CTO Joel Katz, aka David Schwartz, confirmed that Ripple can pre-fund accounts using their own XRP at very near zero cost. The responsibility is shifted to Ripple for a fee as they provide the pre-funding capital in XRP. So, and if you're not familiar, let's say that you wanted to send United States dollar to someone in Europe. Well, the bank that is sending and receiving, or the company, like, for example, MoneyGram, has to have liquidity on both sides. So let's say you send $100 via MoneyGram to someone in Europe, and you would pay the $100 to MoneyGram. Well, MoneyGram also needs $100 on the opposite side of the transaction for liquidity. But what Ripple will be able to do with XRP is eliminate the need for that. Ripple announced plans to help over 3.7 billion people who are either unbanked or underbanked around the world. Ripple has been working on this initiative since 2018 and has collaborated with various fintech companies, foundations, universities, social entrepreneurs, and non-governmental agencies, NGOs, to make progress. The partners are currently active in more than 80 countries, and the initiative has already provided $150 million in donations. The adoption of cryptocurrency and blockchain technology could help increase economic participation, opportunity, and sustainability for billions of people without access to banking services. The cryptocurrency company claims Ripple sees one solution to the problem as providing low cost and always on money transfers in emerging markets, and creating a central bank digital currency platform for governments working to improve financial inclusion. In addition, Ripple aims to promote a sustainable tomorrow for cryptocurrency industry. Ripple believes its XRP ledger is the world's first blockchain to be carbon neutral, and its framework has the potential to provide green cryptocurrency solutions and more productive carbon markets. The company has set a goal of achieving carbon neutrality by 2030, if not sooner, by reducing emissions. All right, so let's jump back into the charts. Again, here's what's interesting, right? So this is on the weekly chart. You'll notice here we are very much coming back down into the volatility range here, so breaking back below the white. And when that happens from top down, that is a bearish indicator, as opposed to the opposite is true when it happens from the bottom up. We see that it ends up being a bullish indicator. So that is the scenario right now on the weekly, is that it is towards the top. The only thing, there's still plenty of room to head this way up above 70 before it becomes what you would consider overbought, and then it would become bearish. But the opposite is true here on the daily. As we see here, the daily price is starting to climb back, and it wants to get back and break into and above the volatility band of the daily scenario here and make its way to the upside. So like I said, we have 1 hour, 10 minutes. If price closes below this 50 exponential moving average, we could see the move. And by the way, now this is not always true, but the daily signal indicator that I have here, typically the daily signal is going to happen more frequently than the weekly signal. The higher the time frame, the lower likelihood of that playing out. Now, this will play out eventually, and it is going to be devastating when it does. XRP on the weekly charts will be coming down soon. I can't tell you exactly when yet, but it's going to be deep and it's going to be painful. The daily move is more than likely going to happen first. We also want to take a look here on the 4-hour charts. Our 4-hour indicator shows we are pretty bullish. Or sorry. Completely opposite. We are pretty bearish here, okay? It is bearish on the 4-hour. However, price, in order for this bearish move to play out, more than likely it has to get up above this 50 exponential moving average. So price could be getting back to that 49-cent range, as Market Liberator says it will also. So we'll take a look at that as we go forward. So that's the 4-hour. Let's look at the 1-hour charts. The 1-hour chart is also bearish, all the way bearish. The 30-minute chart is also bearish. So the 1 hour is bear, and the 30-minute is bear. So you'll notice, though, we got the magic white line here on the 30 minutes is pretty close. Let's look at the 15 minutes. Let's look at the 15 minutes on the indicator. 15 minutes on the indicator is, yeah, that's about to, there's definitely a high probability that this plays out to the downside on the 15 minutes charts in the next couple of hours. So what we're watching for, it may happen, it may not. Price could just keep on climbing like we see right here. But if you see in the next 3 to 4 hours, price break below the 50 exponential moving average, we could see a drop again. So once we hit the bottom of this supply and demand zone, if you guys remember, though, a couple of days ago, we have not, let's go ahead and get rid of this. Once we got to the bottom of this supply and demand zone, we have not returned to that zone yet. So that's good news, right? We're starting to show that bullish potential move to the upside. You can see it's right here on the 15 minutes, that 49-cent level. It's getting really close here. Let's see, what's our 5-minute chart on XRP showing me? 5-minute chart on XRP looks like it wants to make the move here to the magic line right here. And you can see it's probably going to get to that supply and demand zone again. 47 cents. 47 cents is definitely a possibility. There's a really good potential of a run there on the 5 minutes. The 1-minute chart is, the 1-minute chart has flipped bullish. The 1-minute chart has flipped bullish, and watch where this is. The 1-minute chart has gotten back to the 1-minute magic white line. So price needs to break above the magic white line and stay bullish. You can see we've started grabbing some bullish momentum to the upside on this smaller time frame. It needs to break and stay above the 1-minute magic white line, and then we'll start to make our way to the 5-minute magic white line. All right. And then after we break above there, we can then head to the 15-minute magic white line. So those got to keep on breaking, and they're turning bullish. The 1-minute signals are bullish right now. Looks like we're having a small pullback or a bounce off of this zone, but we are looking bullish more than bearish on this low time frame. So remember, daily's looking bad, right? So daily's looking strong. The weekly is the one that's looking bad. So daily we're excited about. We could see a move back to the upside. So let's hope for those moves to the